Alright, hello everyone, we're back and it's 80-bit. Today we'll be talking about Minion Aggro, and first of all I want to show you a clip of a stream session I did yesterday where I was facing the Orianna as Syndra, and you'll see how I actually missed trade here because of Minion Aggro. So let's roll the clip. As you saw right there, I started with almost full-ish HP. So I started with 670 HP and I ended up with 400, and she ended up with 460-ish. So the trade was actually pretty even, but in this matchup, the Syndra out DPS's the Orianna by far, but still the trade was even, which basically means you actually lost the trade. But you didn't lose this trade because of the Orianna DPSing, it's because you stood in the wave. In this case, I stood in the wave. As you can see right here, I auto-attack her while I'm like in the middle of all these minions, and she's standing next to the minions as well, so obviously I will draw main aggro. And as you can see, when I realize this, I just back off. But that's already too late, which means you already lost the trade. And that's how important minion aggro actually is when it comes to trading. And you really need to know when to go in for harass and stuff when you count in minion aggro, because minions do a lot of damage actually if you do not be careful. A lot of people just trade with auto attacks, and then it's like their auto attacks do 50 damage and the minions do 60 damage back to them because they stay in the minion wave for too long, or they take a whole volley of the back minions, which is about 30 damage because every caster minion is like 10 damage. So you do 50 and take 30, which is not that good of a trade. But then the question is, when do you draw main aggro? We'll touch on to that. Alright, we're back. So what you're seeing here right now is a custom where I asked my teammate to help me with finding out minion aggro. I suggest everyone to do so because everyone uses a different resolution, so I cannot tell you exactly what the range is of minion aggro. So I suggest you to ask a friend, ask him, can you help me test something, or can you help me find out what the range of minion aggro is, and you can do the same for that person. As you can see right here, what I did is you just auto attack, you stand at a certain range, and you look what minion aggroes you. As you can see right there, that minion aggroed me. So if I were to auto attack from this position, that minion would aggro me, and so you know that for the next time. And what you do is you just switch position every time and see what minion aggroes you. As you can see right there, these minions aggro me. So you know that this is way too close to the minions. What you do need to know about minion aggro is both you and the enemy need to stay within a certain range of a minion before it aggroes. Like, if you're within that minion aggro range, but the enemy is not, it will not aggro. So he will need to be in the minion wave as well for the minions to attack you. And since you know this, you can do some fun stuff with baiting out auto attacks from enemies to let the lanes push into you, which you can do and then call the jungle to gank. And you also need to be careful that this doesn't happen to you, because it's just certain tricks that push the lane without you actually wanting it to push. And so yeah, get out there, ask a friend to help you, and find out how minion aggro works, I'd say.